Today we're going to learn the basics and how to get started in Google Slides. Let's go to the top and open another tab. We should be in Google, and so we're going to go up here to the upper right hand corner and click to open our Google Apps. From here, let's select Drive. Now this is where you need to go ahead and log in with your Google account. I just want to remind everybody that you need to log in properly. It's your first initial, last name, followed by the @ brentwood.k12.ca.us. It's very important that you properly log in, followed by your password, which is the same password we use when we log into our computers in the lab. Once you've entered your username and password, you're going to go ahead and sign in. And that takes you right into your Drive. Today we're going to go to a new document and select Google Slides. First thing we're going to do when we come into our presentation is we're going to name it. I want you to click on this upper left hand corner and we're going to name it your mission. I'm going to do Mission Santa Cruz. And then we come on over here, and the second thing we're going to do is take a look at the themes. So what's great about the themes is in Google Slides there's lots of different ones to choose. I think some of them are a little busy, and I'd like you to avoid those if you can. We don't want it to look too messy. We're going to be adding pictures and lots of text boxes. So we want something kind of simple and clean. The first slide, which is the title slide, might look a little different from the second. So we're going to go ahead and add another slide. So now we're looking at 2. That gives us a better idea of what the theme will look like on all the slides. This is slide 1 and slide 2. Slide 1 and slide 2. So I'm going to go ahead and select something simple. I'm going to click that one. Alright, so I've selected my theme. I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit slide 1. This is my title page. Click in the text box, and here we're going to add the title of our slide presentation. That is going to be the name of your mission. Make sure you use capitals. I can click on the box and drag it to make it larger and move it. And now I'm going to add my subtitle, which is my name. Good, so let's move on. When you're in Google Docs or Google Slides, you'll have a menu bar right across the top. It has options. They might look a little different than Word, but they're all still there. Text box, images, backgrounds, layouts, and themes. These are some new ones we're going to talk about today. So let's click on background. We're going to add a background to our slide. You have a couple options in background. You can select here to add a background color. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Light blue, and I click done, and the background turns blue. I can also go back to background and I can choose an image instead. When you're in images, you can add it several ways. You could add it from an album you've created, you can add it from a folder you've created in your Google Drive, or you can go straight to search. Today we're going to search, and it takes you right into that Google image search, and we're going to put our keywords in. Our keywords are actually going to be the name of your mission. I'm going to write in Mission Santa Cruz and search. I'll have some nice options come up. I would like you to be really careful as you're looking at the images. If I put my cursor on the picture, a pop-up will appear that shows you the name of the mission. So some of these missions I've noticed aren't actually Mission Santa Cruz. So just be very careful that you're selecting the correct picture. I also would like you to really think about what that picture is going to look like on your cover slide. You want it to be very simple, not a very busy picture, and you want it to really represent your slide presentation. This is the first page and it makes a statement. So I love this one here. I'm going to select that one. Once it's highlighted, I click select and done, and it gets imported into my picture. So the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to change our font a bit because it doesn't stand out. It gets lost in the picture. So I'm going to click on my title and highlight it. From here I can go up to my menu, and I'm going to first change the style of the font. If I put my cursor on it, it will show you that that's the font selection. I can click the arrow and pick something. Maybe this one will stand out. I'd also like to make it a little bigger. I'd like to try and fit that all on one line if I can. The last thing I'm going to do is, actually it looks pretty nice black, but I'm going to try and add a little color. Highlight it and change the color of the font to red. Can move it around wherever I think it looks the best. Good. Now I'm going to do my subtitle. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to highlight it and change the style. It doesn't have to be the same one. Change the size. I don't want it quite as large as the name of the presentation. Not too big. Adjust it. And I'm going to change the, move it up here. I could also change the color. And now our first slide is complete.